Hello everyone, welcome to Selenium Java Beginners tutorial series by Automation E2E. In this tutorial, we'll step by step guide you through the entire installation process. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete setup ready to run your Java program with Maven. We'll kick things off with an introduction to Java followed by its installation. Next, we'll dive into Maven, covering what it is and how to install it. After that, we'll walk you through installing IntelliJ IDEA. Finally, we'll wrap things up by setting up a Maven project within IntelliJ. So let's get started. Let's talk about Java. Java is a high-level object-oriented programming language that is widely used for building various types of applications. Object-oriented programming in Java is a way of organizing code by molding real-world entities as objects that contain both data, which means attributes, and behavior, which means method. For example, imagine you have a remote control for a toy car. The buttons on the remote control are like methods. Each button performs a specific task like moving the car forward, backward, or turning it left or right. On the other hand, if you imagine a car class, it might have attributes like color, speed, and methods like drive or brake. Methods are basically tasks that the class performs. This approach makes Java modular, reusable, and easier to maintain. Also, it is platform independent and secure. What is JDK and why it is needed? This question can be asked in an interview. To understand this, let me briefly explain you about how Java programming works. This diagram illustrates the relationship between JDK, JRE, and JVM in the context of Java development. The outermost box represents a JDK, which includes everything needed to develop Java application. It contains JRE plus additional development tools like a compiler, debugger, and other utils. Inside JDK, there's a smaller box labeled JRE. It provides the environment, the JVM, and set of libraries, and the innermost circle represents the JVM. Let me briefly explain you about how Java programming works. You start by writing your program using Java language. The Java code needs to be translated into a language the computer understands. This is done by a tool called Java Compiler, which is a part of JDK. The compiler translates your Java code into something called bytecode. Bytecode is like a universal language that can be understood by different types of computers. Then the JRE basically provides us all the tools, environments, and JVM needed to execute the bytecode. And finally, the JVM reads the bytecode and executes it step by step. It basically ensures that the program runs smoothly and correctly on any type of platform, whether it be Windows or a Mac or something else. In summary, JDK writes and compiles your program into bytecode, JRE sets up the environment where your program can run, and JVM takes the bytecode and executes it, making your program work on any computer. Let's start with the installation of Java on your system. Go to the search, open command prompt, and you have to run java-version command. So this command will tell you which version of Java is present. As you can see, Java is currently not installed on my system, hence I'm getting this error. So I'll go to a browser and type download Java. You have to open this Oracle link. You can see there are different versions of Java available here. We'll go with the JDK 22, which is the latest one. As you can see, there are multiple options available here: Linux, Mac OS, Windows. So depending upon which operating system you are using, you have to choose it. I'm currently on Windows, so I'll go to the Windows section and I'll download this installer here. So the download is in progress. In the meantime, I'll go to the downloads tab. Let's see. Yep, it's downloaded. Double click on this to install. You'll get this pop-up, click on yes. Next. No need to change anything here. Next. So the installation is in progress. And it's done, guys. Let's close this window and I'll close this instance of command prompt and relaunch it again. If you use that one, you'll get the same error. Java-version. There. Now Java is installed on my system. Older version of Java, you might have to do this additional step. So you have to go here, search for system environment variables. So this system properties will open. You have to go to environment variables. Here you have to check in the path variable if the path for Java is added. Like in this case, it has already added my path, so I don't have to do it explicitly. In your case, if you still get the error that Java is not a recognized command, you have to follow this additional step. You have to go to your C drive. I'll go to C drive, program files, Java, whatever JDK is there at your time. Then you have to go to the bin, and this path you have to provide it. Why this path you have to provide is because the command prompt should know what applications it can access. So you can see it has Java C also. So once you give this path, you should be good and you should be able to run any Java command from your command prompt. Let me quickly show you how to write a Java program using Notepad. I'll go to the search, I'll search for Notepad, and I'll start writing a program. So I'll write public class first code. I'll close the parenthesis and write public static void main string array args and complete the method. Public static void main is very important in a Java program because this is the entry point of your program. If you won't write this, JVM won't understand where to start the program from. What JVM does is JVM looks for this particular method with same syntax and it starts its program execution right from here. So make sure that you have written this correctly or else you will get a compilation error. I'll quickly show you that as well in a while, but let's first write a successful program. System out dot println welcome to automation E2E. Okay, so let me save this file. I have to save it as a .java file. First code .java. Now I'll go to the location where the file was stored. I'll go here, I'll open command prompt, and all I have to do is simply run Java first code, enter. Great, the program was executed. In case you are using older version of Java, basically versions older than Java 11, you'll have to follow this couple of steps here. You have to first compile the code using Java C command. The class file that was generated, you have to use Java command in the same way that we have used on that class file and execute your program. So these are some additional steps you have to follow if you are using any version of Java below 11. Let me quickly show you what happens when we mess up public static void main syntax. I'm just going to remove the static from here, save the program, and run it via command prompt. You will get an error stating can't find main method. So no need to worry about this. If you get this error, you just have messed up the syntax of main method. Let's talk about Maven. Maven is a powerful build automation and project management tool primarily used in Java-based projects. It simplifies the process of building, managing dependencies, and deploying applications. Maven helps in dependency management. It automatically downloads and manages all the required libraries and dependencies for your project, ensuring compatibility and avoiding version conflicts. For example, if you are working on a Java project and you need a library like Selenium for web testing, you just need to tell Maven you need it. Maven will download the correct version, add it to your project, and make sure everything is ready to go when you hit run. Also, it maintains project structure. Overall, Maven streamlines the development process, making it more efficient and maintainable. If you are using any IDE, you don't necessarily have to install Maven on your computer separately. These IDEs usually come with built-in Maven support that allows you to create, manage, and run Maven projects directly within the IDE. In case you want to run Maven commands from terminal or outside the IDE, you might want to install Maven separately on your system. So let me show you how to install that. So go to the search and go to command prompt and check if you have Maven installed. Maven version is the command that will help you do that. As you can see, Maven is not recognized command, so it's not installed. So I'll go here, I'll enter download Maven. The first link is what you have to click on. So here it's the latest version, and you can see the system requirement. You need JDK to be installed on your system prior to install Maven. So make sure that you have installed JDK before. There is no other as such requirement. These requirements are mainly fulfilled by any computers these days. We'll go to the file. I'll download this binary file. So it is downloaded. Let me go to the download section. So let me unzip it. Extract. So I'm extracting it here. You can extract it in any folder that you want, or if you like your system to be managed, you can create a separate folder for that. So once it's extracted, go to the bin folder, Apache Maven, and then bin. Here you can see MVN. This is something that should interest you. Copy the path, and now go to the system variables. In the system properties, click on environment, and inside this path variable, add a new path and paste the copied path here. Click on OK, and close this instance of command prompt. Open a new one and see if Maven is installed using the same command, Maven version. Great. Maven is also now installed on your system. In this course, I'm going to use IntelliJ IDEA for writing code. You can use any IDE that you are comfortable with. And if you're a total beginner, I would recommend to use IntelliJ IDEA, as it is one of the most widely used IDE, especially in professional settings. Also, it is often considered to be the best choice for developers due to its robust features. So let's begin with the installation. I'll type here download IntelliJ IDEA. I'll click on the first link by JetBrains. This is IntelliJ Ultimate Edition. This is a paid one. I'll scroll down and I'll download the Community Edition. So I'll download the exe file for Windows. Let's wait for the download to get completed. So the download is completed. I'll double click on it to start the installation process. Click on yes, next, next. So if you want a shortcut on your desktop, you can click here. If you want to create associations, Java, click all of them. So basically, to double click on any Java file, it will open it in IntelliJ. Click on next, install. The installation will take a few minutes. So the installation is completed now. You can click on finish and start coding. Let's create our first Java Maven project in IntelliJ. So in this window, click on new project, select Java, give a name. I'll give it as demo. Select Maven here. IntelliJ will automatically detect JDK from your system. Click on create. And there you go. Your first project has been created. All these components I'll explain it in next video, but for now I'll just show you how to run a project in IntelliJ. You can see it has given a dummy program for me to run, and all you have to do to run this is click on the play button that is here and run. And the program is executed. You can see the output in the console here. In the next tutorial, we'll set up Selenium and begin automating a website. That's it from my end. If you have learned something valuable from this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay updated on future videos. Your subscription motivates me to create more content faster. Thank you so much for watching.